that was a quick ending to our previous episode. I apologize for that. I get really excited about finally having a trader come in. And here's hoping he's gonna have something of use to us. It's a very nice winter looking trading post here. Right, we got a trader and they have beeswax. Huh. I want wax. I could build a, how should I call it? A chandlery. Make candles. Huh. I very well could. The question is, do I want to? Well, that would turn this beeswax into something more expensive, so I think I'm gonna go for it. It's not the best bang for the buck, but well, I think we can work around that. So I traded 20 iron tools and 6 coats made out of hide for some beeswax. Let's trade that. Let's dismiss the trader so they go away. I'm gonna put the tools limit down to a smaller level. No, 25 hides is good as well. And now my firewood is running low, although my woodcutter is working, so I don't know what's up with that. And I paused here just to be sure to lower these desired amounts, so that when I get a trader back up and running, he's not gonna just grab everything from the storage and render my village unable to proceed because the tools will be held up in the trading post. Of course, you can release them back into the wild, so to speak, but knowing me, I'm not gonna remember to do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna invest in that chandlery. It does cost a little bit of a stone there, but should be okay. Now what we need is stone, so my people are gonna go way back here to grab what they can. Let's get these stones also collected. And that's cool. That change actually changes a lot. It makes it possible to trade and be an industry kind of town, like I set out to do. Well, out of necessity, because we do need to put as much things to work, and we need to have as much worth as possible. The construction of this house here goes a little bit slow, well, because we're very low on stone. But I think, yeah, the shore house is done. And we got a whole bunch of laborers, so people just finished school. So we can now put them to work nicely and finally max out my forester's lodge. Maybe not yet, because I do want to have one laborer ready to go in case somebody collapses. I don't have a lot of children, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, but this house here is gonna make it a little bit more easy for us to get babies. Now, to get some reliable stone, we're gonna need a quarry. Though we still can just make people go collect the stone here. Although we do need a functioning bridge for that. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna build a temporary wooden bridge right next to the stone bridge I'm gonna build in the future. So that stone house is gonna go first, although it does have enough stone to work, and this wooden bridge is gonna go second. I'm just microing my stone output and my stone needs. Hey, and the cemetery is done. Very nice. We have no graves, unfortunately. They did not raise a posthumous one to the one lady that died at childbirth. And that is Banished. This is the small, comfy game I really like. I really think the creator, Shining Rock Software, I forgot the name of the guy. He really did a very good job there. Okay, is the worker working? She is, although she has a long way to go to work, so we could build a house here. Or could we? Yep, there is just enough space for one house on the corner here. So let's pick one that's gonna look nice. I always like this kind of house here. So let's reserve this spot for the house. I think the people are gonna go around here or around here, but I might be mistaken. They do seem to be able to go around these ledges, around these hillsides here. Oh, and that's gonna look so good with the small wooden bridge here. It's gonna look even better if if there is not this ominous, horrifying music in the background. It's quite uneasy. Uneasy? Making me feel unease. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Warden. Okay, so that's a well-known citizen. And we get another laborer. Very nice. Now, can anybody come to this place here? Yeah, they can. It's gonna take a little while, but they can. And I'm prioritizing this wooden bridge here because we have a whole lot of stone just laying here. We could even get something like a stockpile going here, so that the people who already go on the shore to get these resources here, they're gonna just drop them off onto this stockpile here, and I don't have to worry about them going back to the town to grab some food or something. And still, this is not a whole lot of this is not a whole lot of kids we have right now, but I think after this bridge I'm gonna get that stone get that stone requested for removal, I guess, and we can build a chandlery and another house. Maybe somewhere on this coast here. I could see it. I could see it. Okay. There we go. Maybe let's put a house back here. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Alright, we have a bridge. And we will have a stockpile here. I'm just gonna increase the priority on that and get all these stones here collected. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And let's go. Now I've enabled the event log because we're coming to a point that I'm gonna need to be on top of everything that happens in my village. Right, I think I can... Let's see how much leather we have. Not a whole lot, but I think I can grab maybe 10 coats. And also 10 iron tools as well. And we got some clay as well. A whole 90 units of it. So when we get 40, we're gonna go ahead and build a charcoal burner. Now the central market. It is gonna cost us a lot of stone. But I think once we hit around maybe 30 adults, I think I'm gonna put one of them to work as the market vendor. Well, something's going on outside. I'm terribly sorry about that. If you could hear it, of course. If you couldn't hear it, well, then nothing happened. Oh, very cool. You can actually build stalls instead of grand rural or central markets. So if you get a couple of those stalls, you can actually build them only with wood. So that's pretty cool. That's actually very cool, although I think each one of them is gonna need a worker. There's gonna be 7 workers, so that's for much later. We will have like a mining town or mining district here, a quarry district here, and another forester here. Something more of a district here, and we'll push these foresters into this nook here. We're gonna deconstruct these, put them there as we expand this way. And I'm really bummed out about being unable to put houses on this shore here. We could build some shacks, but although I do recall not the colonial walls, but a quayside house, and that's gonna fit here. So that's what I'm gonna build here. All right. If only I knew what the blue resource was there, but I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna have a nice quayside district here. Oh, there's gonna be, oh, look at that. It's gonna be marvelous. I would like for there to be a little bit more variety in the quayside houses, but that is all right. And it's very cool. We're gonna have a nice quay district here. And yes, for all of you who are not native speakers, that is pronounced quay. I mispronounce some things, but I do not mispronounce that. And now I spotted some of that stone here, so let's remove this structure and get that accessible stone mined out. Look at that. Look how much stone there is already. A full stack here. That is beautiful. Let's check up on our clay. Clay is coming along nicely. So I think we can go ahead build this house as well. This is shaping up to be quite a nice trading district. Hey, whale blubber is also used to make candles. That is cool. Okay, we got one laborer, once per laborer. So let's decrease the number of builders. Click. There we go. Let's get that one builder into the chandlery. And let's make some candles. The materials are not available. Well, because we held up all of that beeswax in the trading post, didn't we? It's a nice looking building, but again, it's a little bit too bright. This is the one thing I would say is negative about the Colonial Charter mod. And speaking of something, we're overlooking something. I overlooked my deer butcher stall here. Is this a trader? I think this is a trader. Very good. He's gonna take that wax made out of bees and put it back into the storage where it can be used by the chandlery. It's a little bit of a too big of a run back there, but I think we could build something like a small storage barn here. Oh well, let's see what the trader brings. As another one just pulled out here. Wine. We don't need wine. I'm gonna dismiss this one so he doesn't hold up the trading post. Now let's see. Maybe a bank barn would be a good purchase here. It actually would. As it holds a lot of resources. It's quite pricey, but right, a meat locker would be nice. Maybe in this corner, but there's a good placement for a house, so maybe not here. I'm gonna specialize my storage options a little bit later, I think. For now we could just put a storage one here. Oh well. It's not that we have that much walks to work with. Yeah, so the first batch was just 100 walks, so now more logs. More logs is needed. Well, let's get them from here. The Forester's Lodge is still not working at full capacity. And it does produce a lot of logs already, so there's still things to be there's still trees to be cut here. I don't want to cut these trees because I want to keep them picturesque as possible, but this bank barn here, there's gonna be a thing here, so we can get these harvested. We're a little over, I think, the limit of our hides, or our hide coats actually. So let's get 10 more into the trader. And that's Sabrinley, or Zabrinley. She is playing. It's a child. Wait, where is my builder? What is the builder building? He's building a stall, okay. Yeah, I guess the butcher is gonna be a good addition. As we are a very small mountain community, we're gonna have to use every advantage we can to just squeeze as much income as we can, so this butcher is as useful as this chandlery back there. Right, let's with this early enter rolling in, I'm gonna save here and continue in another episode.